Cavaliers to start out. One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
And no real surprise to see that MP will be on the Rising Stars roster. It would be a travesty, I think, Greg, if he was left off it.
And you look at the rest of the players in that game, MP is just one of many incredible young talents to be showcased.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound collected by Levine. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. It's a three-point game, and Jordan slams it home.
The all-around game of Levine, an excellent passer for his position.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's been a slow start here for Cleveland.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Shot's good by Mitchell.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Mitchell's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Outside, Levine. Jordan against Mitchell. A nice shot by Jordan.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. There's the triple. He can't get that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Mobley misses.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Ball kicks to Levine. Mitchell against Jordan. Inside, Vucevic. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
You knew eventually they were going to miss one, at least you hope.
Okoro passes to Garland. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. 5 on the clock. Mobley finds Garland. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both.
If you drive and it ain't there, jump and stay. Don't force it if it ain't there.
You know what to do. Make some noise.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. They get it back. Garland, no good.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
To the middle. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Lopez, a screen on Ball. Garland dishes to Lopez. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Rigid for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Stevens is checked in, and Karis LeVert subbed in for Mitchell. Chicago also making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Ball. Green kicks to Levine. Beverley looking around, fires the three. Another three for Chicago.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
The pass to Stevens. Down low and stolen by Drummond. Beverley the pass to Green. The shot missing. Good D by Mobley. And so Graham will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 16. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
That one drops for him.
And he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
Now Graham. He had a 30-point outing their last game against New Orleans.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
13 feet away. And it's LeVert missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Jordan. The Cavaliers pull it in.
I thought he had that ball sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
LeVert the pass to Okoro. Three-pointer, Graham. It's rebounded by Jordan. Bulls leading by 17. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Levine. It's Beverley on the wing. He averages about 5 points a game. 2 on the clock. Drummond. They kick it out to Green. Takes a three. And the Bulls, another three.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Your Cavaliers, 8. The Bulls, 28.
Fans, please give a big round of applause to your Cavaliers Houston.
Left for a comeback. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls. Chicago's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. So for Chicago right now, Alex Caruso out there with Williams. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Ball. And it's Jordan in at the 2. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, the franchise in the last game against the Nets really contributed. He added 33 points and made an impact on the glass with 7 rebounds. He really played a complete game out there. He just seemed to be in rhythm and always in the right place at the right time. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
For 3, Mitchell. That one, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And for years, it has seemed like Nikola Vucevic has been so underrated. Multi-time All-Star. This is a big man that really does it all.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
High post Vucevic. Lopez is there. Ball finds Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And Richard, it seems as though it's easy to take Vucevic for granted.
Yeah, and it's so strange. He consistently puts up great numbers and plays his role to perfection. A big guy that any team would love to have, especially.
Chicago timeout call.
Here they come, fans. It's your Cavs Powerhouse Dance Team.
We're now about 2 minutes into this. Here for Cleveland. Evan Mobley's checked in for Lopez. Okoro comes in for Karis LeVert. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Ricky Rubio. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Garland. Over in the corner, Beverly. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Levine. Bulls moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Drummond sets the screen for Beverly. And the Bulls with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistling.
Way to use the whistle, ref. Nice.
Team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers,
Evan Mobley taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Mobley. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. 35 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Up top, Graham, defended by Beverly. And it's Graham missing.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
How is that a foul? In what world is that a foul?
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And so Jordan nails both of them. Well, Cleveland shooting just 31% in the game. Mitchell against Jordan. The 11-footer. And that one hits back iron. One second left. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Chicago Bulls going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting.
Big Diesel, Kenny the Jet, Ernie Johnson here. But before we dive into the scintillating analysis of the first half, let's check out the power rankings.
I think for Cleveland, another strong stretch for them. Able to capture 3 out of the last 4 games.
That is a bunch of games since our last power rankings. If they're tired, they don't show it. Extremely resilient. And keeping things moving, what a tremendous first half performance for the Chicago Bulls.
They've got the defense seeing double. Quick ball movement. Defenders are a step behind. It's no wonder this lead is probably insurmountable.
Inside, outside, dink, dunk, swing. I'm dizzy. That's why I'm about to drink some of this shake.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by the franchise.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep.
Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well now, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense. Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Mitchell in the corner from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Jordan. He feeds it to Vucevic. Lopez against Levine. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Mitchell kicks to Okoro. To the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
With the assist.
Passes to Levine. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Outside, Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Garland against Ball. Here's Lopez. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting 1 of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Jordan against Mobley. And another shot. Kept alive.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
To the inside. Here's Lopez, and foul on the shot. So
Team foul. At the line for Cleveland, Robin Lopez.
But not.
Substitution on the court. At the line for Cleveland,
Bulls.
Devontae Graham.
The free throw off from Graham. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Karis, 2 shots.
Chicago tricky to defend. Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Beverly dishes to Jordan. Back to Beverly. Drummond sets the screen for Beverly. Sinks the three-pointer. Beverly's got 12 in the game.
And like seeing Beverly get involved there. Sweet shooting from the speedy guard.
Lamb against LeVert. Played outside from outside the arc. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Swiped it away. LeVert with it. Now guarded by Jordan. Back to LeVert. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Green, the pass to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now here's LeVert. Takes the 3. Drills it from outside. LeVert's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's Chicago.
With the score, your Cavaliers, 55, the Bulls, 84. Your Cavaliers, Houston team.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Cavaliers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. On the court for Chicago to start the 4th. We've got White. Green is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Jordan. And it's Caruso in at the 3. Rubio outside. Clock at 4. Out to Wade. Lets it go from deep. That shot off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
And so here's Cleveland. They host the Spurs after this one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. The shot by Wade, wide open. No good on the 3.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Caruso, the pass to Green, and Green slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Bounce pass, Rubio. Here's Stephens, guarded by Green. Stephens can't get it to go. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's White. Another one falls for Chicago.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Stephens. Back to Rubio. From deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside, here's Jordan. Green breaking loose, and Jordan gets it to go. 32 points for Jordan.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Bembry kicks to Rubio. Outside, Green. And nothing is falling for him right now. For Chicago, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's White. He takes it in. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain the ball.
Substitution on the court.
And the Bulls making a change also. Williams, he's checked in for Javonte Green. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Vucevic a screen on Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jordan with it. Now Green defending. And the foul. Green. That's his first foul.
Well, he bailed him out with that one. The shot clock was low. You got to just play straight up D. That is not the time to take a foul.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Mobley's checked in. For Cleveland, they've gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble. And to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Jordan inside, from down in the low post, it goes. Jordan's got 12 points here in the second half. Garland the pass to Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Will it go? And Mobley lays it in. 13 points for Evan Mobley.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Here's Jordan, and he could not get that one to go.
How the heck is that a foul, Ref?
One on Mobley.
You need laces.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that champion. Establish their own identity.
For the Cavaliers, Okoro, he's checked in for Green. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Bembry. Chicago also making some changes. Andre Drummond comes in for Vucevic. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Alex Caruso. Here's Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since.
Shooting for Chicago. At the line for one.
Free throw good, Jordan. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially at an age of positionless basketball. And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Mobley kicks to Mitchell. With the crossover, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 17-6 run.
2 minutes.
Outside, Jordan. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender, Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
Cavaliers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And that one's good, Mitchell.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Jordan, and it's sent back by Mitchell.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And on the season, this is going to be their 3rd win in 4 games.
One shot.
At the line for the Bulls.
Jordan.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And the technical free throw is good. Robin Lopez is checked in for the Cavaliers. Ricky Rubio comes in for Garland. And the Bulls making a change also. Green's checked in, cloak loose. Here's Jordan. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now...
That's a foul? Sorry, I thought this was a contact sport. My bad.
Shooting 1.
Because they are so hard to come by. All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved.
Oh, my
Wow.
goodness. What a play.
Oh, my. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. It's all in by the Bulls.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Jordan with the bucket.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Mitchell outside. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient